Hello and welcome to Froch on Fighting with me, Carl the Cobra Froch, and I'm delighted to be joined by Joseph Parker, who is on one hell of a run. We're here at the Ring Magazine in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. First of all, can you remember the Ring Magazine? Obviously,
I do remember. It brings back a memory of when I was younger, walking into the shop in New Zealand. It's not the biggest market for boxing. I was able to see the magazine, and that's my only memory from back in the day.
It's nice when you see the mag. I used to go and buy the mag and look through it, where the younger ones now coming through. It's all digital.
Everything's
it's all
digital.
But
right?
now they're bringing the magazine back. So for me, because I'm old school.
I think I'm old school too.
Yeah,
something about being able to pick something up.
How old are you? 30?
32.
32.
But I do feel like I'm 40
that's
something.
young now, 32. I'm 47, mate. 15 years older than you. And I look at that. Good surgeon.
You look good.
You're supposed to say,
You look fantastic.
I look great. Fantastic. That's better. I'll take that. Right, what we're going to do. We're here in Riyadh, and obviously you're going to be back in Riyadh in February. Big fight against Daniel Dubois. You're on a hell of a run. Let's talk about your run first. 5 wins. The 2 wins that stand out for me. Deontay Wilder. And you climbed off the floor against Zhang, but with the Wilder fight, let's start with the Wilder fight. No, that was after the Zhang fight, wasn't it?
The Wilder fight first and then Zhang.
Oh, right, then it was Zhang. So, the Wilder fight, obviously Wilder's passed his best and he's done what he's done, but still a monster puncher. Did it feel like he was punching hard still?
There was one moment in the 6th round where he caught me and my hand was up, and I thought to myself, you know what, I'm so happy that my hands are up.
Really?
Yeah.
So
and
still
I thought,
got that power.
6th round, Sixth round.
Because a lot of people say he's finished, he's done. But you're in there with him.
I think going into that fight, I thought he was going to pressure me.
Yeah.
But when the fight started, he sort of went on the back foot, so it allowed me to pressure him.
Yeah. Well, your movement and the boxing ability is good. And he's probably thinking he can't really match you for the skills. Yeah. So I would have thought he would have tried to probably try and bang you.
I think his style has changed. But he's still a dangerous fighter.
Dangerous fighter, yeah, exactly. But then the Zhang fight, you climbed off the canvas.
I know.
You got caught. But you showed that heart, the warrior, the grittiness.
Zhang was 30 kgs heavier.
Yeah, big lad.
So I'm like, when
you're not a massive heavyweight.
No, one of the smaller ones, eh?
You're big enough.
I'm a little bit bigger now, but I'm one of the smaller ones.
But you showed the heart, mate. You showed the courage and the refusal to quit.
Yeah.
And you got the job done. And obviously Zhang, you tied him out, and you just great. And to be honest,
Zhang's fundamentals and everything about his skills are great, but the endurance wasn't really a strong factor in that fight for him.
No, exactly, no. But you got the job done. And you was under the cosh, and you came from behind to get the job done, which is always really, really impressive. I mean, I've done it a couple of times myself, and people are like, they love a comeback story, don't they?
Comeback story, or comeback in the fight.
No, exactly. But to have the Wilder and the Zhang now in the bank, and now have the opportunity to jump in there with Daniel Dubois, who's on good form. Let's be honest.
Oh, he's on great form.
And he's young as well. He's now confident because of the fights he's been winning. I mean, what he did to Anthony Joshua, did you expect that?
Do you know what? I chose the other fighters, the last 3 fights against him, Miller, Hrgovic, and Joshua, and he proved me wrong each and every time. So respect to Dubois, he's on form.
He's been in there with Usyk as well.
But he's like, his confidence is sky high, massive.
Yeah, he believes in himself now.
Yeah, big time. Great team.
Joe Joyce with the eye socket and going down. And then people say he quit against Usyk because he took the jab, then went down, but he was tired. But at 25, 26 years old, you're still learning, aren't you?
I think you're still learning, you're still developing, you're still gaining experience, and you're still learning about yourself.
So you've got him at his best when he's confident, but it's a chance for you now. So it's like a stage 2 of your career, isn't it? Because you've had a great career. I can remember when you fought AJ, when AJ was building.
I feel like the me back then is a lot different to the me now.
Yeah.
I'm a lot more mature.
No, definitely.
As a man, as a father, as a fighter, and I love what I do now more than before.
And you love David Brent as well. I'm a massive Brent fan. I've seen you on the guitar. I'm a little bit. I've got to be honest, mate. I'm a little bit envious because I play the guitar myself.
Do you?
I love Brent. I'm a massive fan of David Brent, but I can't sing. And you can sing.
No,
you can hold a note. I can't hold a note. I've tried and failed miserably. But anyway, massive kudos for that because Gervais for me. I mean, David Brent more than Gervais. I love that. I love that character. Song time. But anyway, let's get on with this. I've got a quick 12 rounds. If you don't mind.
Hit me.
12 rounds with Joseph Parker. Let's go. Favorite movie?
Favorite movie? Do you know what I used to watch back in the day? It's called The Sound of Music.
Sound of Music?
So, yeah, it was a good movie when I was younger, You have
a soft one now.
It's a bit soft one, but it's kids, kids.
Absolutely right. Favourite boxer of all time?
I like Roy Jones Jr.
Roy Jones Jr., that's my favourite fighter.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Just
in
his prime, he was,
unbeatable.
Unbeatable, but like I'm saying, like in his prime, he was just so slick. Movement, speed, accuracy.
Just to watch, mesmerising.
No, it was one of my favourite fighter.
It was unbelievable, right. Favourite current boxer?
Favorite current boxer? I like Crawford.
Crawford, yeah.
I do like the way that he southpaw orthodox.
Yeah.
And
Good
he's very
guy
smooth.
as well.
Yeah, good guy.
I interviewed him last week,
He's
in
a
Dubai
talent,
at the IBA. And he's a cool guy as well.
Yeah.
You know, just to chat to. He's like you have a good night out of him.
But I feel like his boxing ability is next level.
Brilliant fighter, real good fighter. Right, which famous person have you been most excited to meet?
Oh, famous person.
Yeah.
You know what? I would have loved to meet Bruce Lee.
Bruce Lee?
I would have loved to meet him.
Yeah, you'd have loved to meet. You've not met him, have you, obviously?
I would have loved to meet Bruce Lee.
What a guy he was.
Yeah.
Did you watch him as a kid?
Enter the Dragon. What's the other one? Fist of Fury.
Then you want to fight everyone.
But he was a man, yeah.
No, unbelievable. Yeah, but didn't Chuck Norris beat him?
Yeah, but that's later on.
Didn't Chuck Norris beat him?
I don't know. Maybe
I'm not sure he did. That's
all planned.
Who's your favourite singer? Don't say David Brent.
Favorite singer? I like Bruno Mars.
Bruno Mars, yeah. Class.
He's good. He's good. I got to meet him once, and he was very good.
Oh, you met him as well?
Nice, friendly man.
Good guy.
Can sing.
Fair enough. Right, where are we? Round 6.
Should have said Beyonce. She's pretty good too. Round 6.
Bit controversial now, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
I did hear that.
No. Bruno Mars.
We'll move on.
Yeah.
Let's have a look. Favourite food to eat after a fight?
Raw fish.
Raw fish?
Yeah. Catch the fish.
Oh, I've seen it. Yeah.
Skin it.
What's that all about?
Yeah. Oh, I love it.
There's a video out there. We might clip it in. Maybe we will, maybe we won't. But you bite its head off and gut it. And
that's.
Why do you like raw fish though? That's a bit like Neanderthal, isn't it?
It's like growing up. I did fishing ever since I was young.
Really?
With my dad. But in Samoa, that's sort of how we eat the.
Really?
But there are other ways of making it.
I mean, I eat raw fish.
Listen, raw fish. You got coconut cream. You got cucumber, tomatoes, all that. Prepare it in a different way, but.
Yeah.
Just.
Do you like sushi then, obviously?
Yeah, sashimi, sushi, all of that. I'm
raw fish.
now.
Fair enough. What would you have been if you wasn't a boxer?
I would have been a pilot.
A pilot, yeah?
No. It sounds cool.
I
would have been a builder. A builder.
Oh, builder?
Yeah.
So you're not a pilot?
No, it sounds cool though.
Yeah. A builder?
I would have been a
builder.
builder.
What part of the building industry?
Bob the builder, building houses.
Yeah, but brick
hammers,
joiner.
One of
on the
building tools.
Project manager.
Project manager, yeah.
Telling everyone else to do it.
Okay, there.
So do you actually got any involvement in the building game at all?
I don't, but I had a scholarship after school.
You want to start investing in property, mate? Get your money down, safeguard your money into bricks and mortar.
You know what?
Especially if you like building.
Is that what you've done?
That's what I've done, mate, since day one.
Yeah.
No flies on the Cobra.
Advice.
I'm telling you, properties. Property. The way. If you could spar with one retired boxer, who would it be?
Mike Tyson.
Mike Tyson.
In his prime, yeah. Test myself against the beast.
Don't you like life? He was.
Yeah, he was vicious, eh? Vicious, ferocious.
Good sparring, now, wasn't it? That'd have been
spinal.
That'd been good sparring. That would have been brilliant. Where are we? We've done round 9 already. Where are we? Round 10. Who's your favourite WWF wrestler?
WWE or WWF? One of them.
WWF, yeah, either
way. I like.
Who's your wrestler?
I like the Undertaker.
The Undertaker, yeah.
The Undertaker. He was like scary. Yeah. You know, as a young kid watching him, he was like the guy that.
Oh. What about the Hulkamania?
Yeah. Or Rikishi.
Okay. Yeah.
I like Rikishi, how he did his magical thing and put people to
the
sleep.
The Undertaker and I think it was Jake the Snake Roberts, wasn't it? It was that era.
Who's the guy that always jumped on and flipped back on the...
They all did them big backflips.
They all did, yeah.
They all did them.
But the Undertaker. Kane was good. The Rock in his time.
Yeah.
The legend, Samoan legend.
Yeah, I mean, I loved the Royal Rumble when I was a kid, and the wrestling. The American wrestling was like big in that era. But
do you reckon it's big now?
It is, isn't it? But
it's always
not as big as it. I don't think it's as big as it was. So right, we're nearly there, mate. Round 11. Who's your toughest opponent?
My toughest opponent would be, I would say Joe Joyce.
Joe Joyce.
Yeah. It wasn't a great night for me. No. It was tough.
Yeah. What did you find about him? Because he's very basic. You watch him and you think, I can beat him.
You're leading into the fight. I got real sick.
Oh, really? You was ill as well?
Very bad, yeah.
Never helped.
And then I shouldn't have fought.
And you don't want to pull out, do you?
Nah.
He's on the training.
You're like, mentally, you're like, I'm going to smash this guy.
Yeah.
Then after one round, you're like, damn, it's not going my way.
Was you watching him on the build-up to it thinking, this guy's not really a very good fighter, like, technically does everything wrong?
Technically does, and it's not the fastest. And he sort of doesn't move around the quickest.
So what was it that got you? Was it the pressure?
Pressure, yeah.
And because you wasn't fit.
But pressure, and it wasn't really healthy.
Can't keep him off.
No, that was tough.
12th and final question, round 12 in the 12 rounds with Joseph Parker. It's going to be a tough question to answer, but I reckon if you dig deep, you'll find it. How many people were in attendance at Wembley Stadium when I boxed George Groves in 2014?
About 91,000.
Yeah.
90,000. 80 something.
80,000. He's got it.
It was close. No, not well.
Thank you
I
very
wanted
much.
you to be close to the Joshua Dubois.
No,
one,
they
you know
didn't.
what
They
I
didn't get 91.
No, they
No,
didn't.
80 is the record. They said 90.
mean? So yours is the record.
Obviously.
Do you know what? I should have known the answer because I've seen you ask this question so many times.
No, I never asked that.
No.
I never mention it. Anyway, lovely to meet you. Lovely to talk to you.
Thank you,
And
thank
good
you.
luck in February.
Thank you
It's
very
one
much.
hell of a fight. I'm looking forward to it.
Thank you.
Take care, man.